Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, there's a whole lot I need to tell you guys. This week has just been drama all around. Liverpool, Newcastle, everybody has just been, it's been cat and mouse kind of chase. And for me, it's just like Liverpool telling Newcastle, I want your main chick, and Newcastle are like, nah. The Liverpool are fine. If you don't want to give me your main chick, I'm going for your side chick. That's what just literally happened this week. Now I'll break it down for you guys. So Liverpool has just been literally toiling with Newcastle United, and I'll tell you my reasons. Earlier this week, Newcastle tabled a 70 million offer to Frankfurt for Ekitike, and suddenly I was telling myself, do Newcastle really need a striker? Because Newcastle actually need a lot to do, need a lot of players in the midfield. The midfield is short. Longstaff has just joined Leeds United. You're only left with 3 players on the midfield. You have Bruno Guimaraes, you have Sandro Tonali, and you have Joelinton. With those, that's the only 3 solid midfielders you guys have. And the defense, we all know the defense is old. Trippier is an old man. The whole defense needs to be changed. Even though you don't need to change the whole defense, but at least to get a solid young superstar defender and probably an additional midfielder. And suddenly they're going for a Ekitike. And this is the same, and they were tabling 70 million pounds for a Ekitike. And I'm like, so you guys will have this kind of money to spend, and they've not gotten a proper defender and additional midfield in the middle of the pack. And I was like, we're fine. A lot of people were saying on the chat, oh, Ekitike can Newcastle fans were like, Ekitike can play with Isak. And I'm like, Newcastle don't play 4-4-2. And irrespective of even playing 4-4-2 self, Newcastle, Ekitike and Isak are kind of similar. So it's not like you can play Ekitike in the middle or as a midfielder, or you can play him as a wing or as a wing. So I'm like, how do they go about this? And then suddenly Liverpool went into the race, into the deal. Because, like I said earlier, if you don't give me your main chick, I'll go for your side chick. Liverpool made the inquiries to Newcastle for Ekitike or for Isak, and I think they got a no, because they've been saying all season, Alexander Isak is not for sale. Alexander Isak is not for sale. So Liverpool went for the side chick, which was Ekitike, Hugo Ekitike from Frankfurt. And Liverpool has tabled 70 million pounds with additional add-ons. And Ekitike has just agreed personal terms on a 6-year deal. So the personal term is out of the way. Now the 2 clubs are in negotiation and will be getting a year will go soon. Whereas Newcastle have gone for a second choice, which is it Bjorn Wissa, the Wissa guy from Brentford. And suddenly today, Manchester United have been tiptoeing on Mbeumo's deal, and suddenly they are ready to pay the fee that Brentford asked. And now back to Newcastle. Newcastle are trying to okay, let's get Wissa, since Liverpool have snatched Ekitike from our hands, and Brentford are telling them, we just sold Mbeumo now, we can't be selling Wissa again, we can't sell all our strikers. And suddenly Newcastle are caught in the middle. Right now, I won't lie to you, I'm a football fan, and I would really say I have kind of sympathy for Newcastle, because it was João Pedro, and he just joined Chelsea. And it was Mbeumo turned Newcastle down to join a Manchester United team that is not even playing in Champions League. And Newcastle can offer Mbeumo Champions League. We understand that Newcastle don't have that huge pool like Liverpool and Manchester and the rest of them. And it's kind of funny how they'll go about this whole thing right now, because they need a backup to Isak. But that's not even the main thing. Newcastle needs to refurbish their midfield and their defense. They only have 3 centre midfielder: Bruno Guimaraes, Sandro and Joelinton. That's the only midfielder they have, and they need to refresh in that team, because they are going to be playing Champions League, and other teams, they'll be playing Champions League, they'll be playing, in the league and the Europa and all, to play Champions League. They'll be playing in the league. They'll be playing FA Cups and Carling Cups and the rest of them. So they need players. They need more players. So let them leave that striker position for now. Let them go in and get a midfielder and a defender. That's my own point. What do you guys think in the comments? Drop your comment. What do you guys think? Drop your comment on the section box.